Hello everyone, today we're going to be covering the subject of installing Windows 8. Now, before I continue, unless you really want to install applications for Windows 8, it's really not worth installing. It is by far the worst operating system I have ever used. That getting started, I've had to give it more power than I usually would in a virtual machine. I've had to allocate it all four processors, 248 megabytes of RAM and 128 megabytes of video RAM memory, along with 2D and 3D acceleration enabled. Everything else is pretty much the same as a normal setup using virtual machine. Obviously, I would not recommend installing this as your main operating system at all. Only use it in a virtual box. So this is all going to go from scratch. Now the entire thing is filmed in 1080p, and I will be doing a lot of jumps from one section to the next, simply because to install this it's going to take me best part of say an hour to actually get the thing set up and installed. To explain how long it's going to take, I'm actually going to watch an episode of Lost during the install, which I know is a bit of an old program, but I enjoy it. Right, so first run wizard, it's going to ask me to select my ISO file, which is located there. I'll put a link in my pants for a download for Windows 8 and a link for virtual machine. I'll also put a link for this desktop background, which is from my website. Anyway, I'm going to click next and I'm going to click start. Now this first process normally takes a few seconds. I'm going to go full screen of it, might as well. And I'll just get this first section set up, and then we'll be taking a pause until the installation's finished. So it looks all pretty smart from here. They've got this loading thing. I don't know why, I just don't like it. It reminds me a bit of Snake for some reason. This virtual machine doesn't allow the mouse to go in and out of its box, as you can see. If you've got something like Ubuntu set up, there we go, it's actually allowing me now. But on Ubuntu you can actually take the mouse in and out as and please. First thing, as you always, setting up a Windows machine, you've got to do your country. I am from United Kingdom. I'm going to click install. I've also gave this 20 gigabyte hard drive space. I have already set it up once today, but I actually deleted it before I did a video on it for some reason. I just didn't like it at all. So I deleted it out of disappointment. Any second now, this should be, there we go. So usual license, and you obviously got the upgrade, which I can't see anyone upgrading from Windows 7 to Windows 8. So we're just going to do a custom and straight onto a 20 gig hard drive. Now, before I do cut this and join you back on later on, around the internet you might have read some really good reviews about Windows 8, which I'll show you later on why I think there's been good reviews about it. Personally, I think it is shit, and not just shit, it was so shit that I installed it and deleted it before I did a video about it. It's only now that I've decided to do it again. So right, we're going to take a break now, and when it's to the next stage we will continue from there. So I just need to hit my pause button. See you in a bit. Okay, so 34 minutes later we're now greeted by this. So computer name, let's make sure I'm actually on the machine. There we go. I'm going to give it the word name. I'm going to click next. See, this is where I start hating Windows 8, and I don't mean hate, a little bit, detest. I have spent ages getting rid of Windows Live and stopped using it as my primary email address. I don't like Hotmail anymore. I don't like using my Live account anymore. I don't like it at all, to be honest. I completely hate using it. I spent a lot of time moving over to Gmail. See, I'm already about to write Gmail there. That's how often I use Gmail now and don't use Live. So that's that going through now. It's going to ask for some details, such as my phone number, and it's going to want to access my Windows Live phone if I've got one. I don't. I have an Android phone. Once again, this is why I hate Windows 8, is because it wants you back. It's almost like they've found a way to get everyone back onto Windows products and everyone back onto Live, and everything's integrated with Bing. And I know they aren't meant to do that, but they have. So throughout the entire thing, you're going to be drawn all from years of going onto Google. It's now going to want you to start using Bing. Okay, so I've just had to do a quick cut there. I didn't realise it was about to show my mobile number. Which, I have no trouble with that. It's just that, I don't want you, let's face it, weirdos ringing me at God knows what time of night. It's not like I'm scared of you or anything. At the end of the day, I'm the creepy person walking down an alleyway. You should be scared of me, but I just don't want you losers ringing me. So, it's going through the finalising steps now. I might do another cut. I might not. I might do. No, I'll see what happens. And here we go. Welcome, Luke Stannard. It's now going to try and pull up my display picture from Hotmail, which I probably set years ago. So we're going to do a cut, and we'll come back to it in a minute. Okay. Yeah. Don't know what that noise was. Anyway, welcome back. As you can see, it is now fully installed. So what I'm going to do now is end this video here because it's probably gone on for a while. I'll just have a look let you look what it's got. I don't know how laggy this is. It's not my fault. It's Windows 8. It must be something to do with graphics driver. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here, and subscribe to my channel. If this was useful for you, give it a thumbs up if it was useful for you. If you didn't like it, fuck off somewhere else. Quite simple. Have a nice day. Bye.